They're coming to get you, darling.
They're coming to get me.
That's what they're doing.
Never rode the back of one, and I hope I never do.
Oh, I know that's right.
I think if I ever did, I'd ask them, can they please put me in the front? I promise to be good.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go.
Oh, look at that. Got the American flag coming up.
Yep.
You know, red shirts. I have a collection of red shirts. That is a powerful color. Doesn't matter if you're on the back of a horse or behind a computer desk, huh?
So you notice that he says good morning, so that if there's respect and that's what gives everybody respect, and that's a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one. These are donkeys.
Yes, they are. What? They are?
Donkeys, yes.
It's not a mule.
That's not a horse.
No, I mean, what's the difference between a donkey and a mule? Well, a mule's between a donkey and a horse.
A mule actually has bigger.
Oh, like the ones coming up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen their hooves are smaller? Look at their hooves.
Ooh, look at that.
See how big of hooves he's got?
Let's see hooves.
One with blue shirt. Look at how big that his
Oh, big. You're right about that. Yeah. Fascinating.
Yeah.
What beautiful animals.
Yes, they are. Look right there. Look at those right there coming with the wagon.
Yeah. I feel like I'm watching Little House on the Prairie.
Beautiful. Mountain Mule Packers. Check that out.
Grand Marshal.
And then there's the Gary Churches.
I need some candy. Are they? Do they throw candy at this?
I don't know if they do or not.
I'm just messing. I don't need candy.
There's the little patch, and that's probably they had a kind of like the Mule Day, Mule Day Queen. Okay.
Oh. How nice.
Yeah.
Little girls waving like that.
Dixie long ears. That's what that was.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful. I always think it's beautiful. 25 Mule Man of the Year. Check that out. Oh, wow.
She does 2025 Mule Man of the Year. Oh,
Yeah.
big jigger.
Derby Academy.
Yes.
This one's advertising food and things. I've seen it, and so it's even advertising. I guess these are the ones that sponsor it.
I see.
I've seen some food in there. There's Tennessee peas. Oh, those are beautiful. Look.
Wow.
I've never seen them dark. I've always seen brown. Oh, look at the peas.
You know what's so interesting about a mule is that they're so strong.
I love that.
That's why they breed them
Look
like
how
that.
wagon's made. I love it.
That's crazy awesome.
Look at the little minis. Oh, they're so
I wish the live would have turned out.
Yeah, that would have been great. Doesn't like the fire truck. Young Miss Mule Day, look at her.
Oh. Yeah, we all have to have a mayor of some sort.
Yeah.
Right?
But it's nice to see when the mayor gets involved.
You know, it's also interesting when it comes to mayors, you know. If you have some type of job where everybody knows you, you know.
Those are the blue healer over over there.
Oh, we got some marchers coming up here.
Yeah, we do. Just marchers coming
Is
up.
that like a little academy or something like that?
Looks like it.
They're yelling some type of.
That's cute.
Front.
Y'all can't hear that,
Yeah, that's real nice.
That's
Yes, that's a hearse from the
Oh, no,
day.
that's not. My uncle was in the one with the motorcycle. Oh, look at those up there.
Oh my goodness. Just some beautiful animals.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
I think the ones that are gray and black are beautiful. I mean, I love the brown ones are beautiful too, but I've never seen them be like gray and I don't even remember that back when I was little.
Well, if you think of them like rabbits, I mean, there's so many different breeds of rabbits.
Too, by the way, this is way down there. I told you it's a big parade.
You got thinking around rabbits, you know, you got long ears, short ears, Himalayas.
But see now, you see how big those hooves are? That's what I remember.
Yeah, that's a big old hoof. They're ready to go work in the coal mine.
Well, because see, they used it. A mule is more like what they would actually use a couple of mules to the pull and
Yeah, the heavy work.
Yeah, look at that right there on the back.
Oh, that's a genetically modified mule.
No, that's a person
Yeah.
in
I don't know.
costume. But
Don't tell that to the mule.
yeah, they
Central Cheer National
they used them
Chance.
to kill the gardeners back in the day.
Yes,
Check out
yes,
their hats. We need to get you a hat like that.
Especially when you call me like an ass or something.
No,
Just kidding, you
don't
don't do
one of those.
Oh, you call me a mule
That's a
then.
donkey.
Oh, okay. All right.
Here comes somebody looks like she's in. Oh, look, there's Spider-Man. They even got Spider-Man
We got some
involved.
cool stuff coming up here. I wonder why they left so much room.
Here comes some of the floats. Oh, she's got a teddy bear. So that must be like your favorite costume or whatever. Because do you see Captain America? Oh, what's her name? Off of
I mean, quite technically, this could be an hour to 2 hour parade.
what's the one with the ponytails and the green hair and stuff in that?
Yes, you're talking about Mary or Laura, Little House on the Prairie.
No. Okay, y'all.
Who are you talking?
I don't watch very many of the like TV shows, but what's the name of the girl that has the green hair and everything else? Because I believe that's her.
Green eggs and ham.
Because there's Captain America and Spider-Man, and then there's some of the Star Wars.
We can call her degenerate.
Look,
How
there's
about
the
that?
cat. There's somebody in a cowboy hat.
Oh,
with a mask.
babe. Look
Oh,
at
some of these
this.
look like off of what is that? Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, there's that dude.
Look, there's Leia.
No, what's the name of that guy?
Bubba Fett.
Bubba. No?
No, I don't know. Look, there's Leia.
Yeah, there's Leia.
Star Wars. Look, there's
They do a really good job.
Darth Vader. There it is. There is what's his name?
Yes. What, Bubba Fett?
I think so. I might be wrong. Yeah.
That'd be my favorite one right there.
Yeah.
There's a boat you don't have to worry about sinking.
No, not more about sinking that. It might sink.
Unless you get wild and crazy and drive it in the water. Yeah. Well, that's a wagon that's got it all right there.
Yeah. Think your car can pull that wagon?
Yes. Wouldn't take much to pull your kid in that.
Nope. There's popcorn or something. Oh, no, that's Red Solo Cup.
My solo cup. I'm feeling it. Let's have a party. You know, we played a solo cup game the other day. And I was horrible at it.
Eddie had a his step grandson sang that song all the time.
Something about solo cup. You gotta love a solo cup.
What?
You gotta love a solo cup.
Yeah, here comes some of the tractors.
Red Solo Cup.
You know, a solo cup just brings a smile to your face. You know? It doesn't matter what. It's just. Yes. You know, they had just a great marketing with the solo cup.
That looks like an international harvest.
Look, I wouldn't even know.
John Deere one anyway.
John Dick. Oh, heck yeah. Not one of them foreign pieces. You know what? That's a real man's truck
They got
right there.
ladders. I would love to see
Yeah.
how they actually get up in those things. No wagon.
All right, now there's some little mules. Those are mules you would take in. Take those into mine cold.
You know, I wonder, do that? Alright, so you know, I always wonder if they think that this is something big for them. Because I mean, it is to celebrate them.
Oh, I think this is wonderful.
I know they having to work for it, but you know.
Yeah.
Look, they got second place.
Say what?
They got second place.
Oh, nice.
Make us a lot.
Say what?
Make us a lot.
Oh my word, it's store wear.
I can do it.
You know, I was talking to a guy the other day about wanting to get kayaks, and he was like, yeah. He goes, I thought that too, and I got one, and I put it under my deck. He said, but you really don't get an option to get out there as much as you think. He goes, the best thing to do is just rent one. You know, you go out once or twice a year. I can definitely understand that.
Well, I guess so, but if you actually.
Miss Rodeo, Tennessee, 2025. How wonderful is that? It really builds the confidence of those little ladies, I tell you what. And either makes them a wonderful person or a horrible person. Either way. That's a neat little
I like the
wagon.
way they got that one there. Check it out.
Yeah, that one's cool.
I
Let me
bet
show
there's
you.
a lot cooler on them.
It's a neat, as Darlene says, haircut.
So you know, when I was taking those horse riding lessons, after I was done, I had to brush the horse. The horse down.
Really?
Yes.
I remember
Even
that's
had
when I
us-
first met you. You're taking the
even
horse
had us brush
lessons.
the horses down because it's getting you to be one with the horse.
So it wasn't enough to pay to be to ride her horses. You had to groom them too.
That wasn't bad.
Did you have to clean their toenails?
No, I didn't have to clean no toenails.
Did you have to feed them? Anything like that? No.
I'd bring them carrots. I did bring them carrots one time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at the little cute one in the purple.
Oh my goodness! I didn't know we'd have a rope.
You didn't know it'd be this big?
Well, it's just so nice, you know. Everybody and their neighbor and their neighbor's neighbor, you know. Now my phone's not in your way, is it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not in my way.
That's wonderful. I should be going down here acting like an idiot, just jumping up and down, going happy mule day.
Maybe if you'd learn some line dancing, you could line dance down through here.
Oh, that would be nice.
Or what is it, swing dancing? You can swing dance me around, down through here in the parade.
Now, do you think they're dancers or do you think they're cheerleaders? Oh, here it is. Ionettes. Lady Ionettes dance.
Yeah, see, look, they're dancing.
Let go of perfection and embrace progress.
Look, they're dancing.
Okay.
How would you like that big thing come meet you up on the road? How would you like to meet that on the road? Takes up 2 lanes.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? You know, I've driven quite a few tractors in my day.
You drove them?
I I've driven them. I had to pull tobacco. Trust me, I didn't know what I was doing. He says, yeah, you'll do fine. I'll tell you what though, when I was driving those tractors, I didn't even know what I was driving to, let alone know how to drive it. But he had so many tractors though. He had like 12 tractors.
Maybe we'll get a little bit in before it decides to start raining.
She's like, I didn't know what I was doing.
Over there at the actual festival.
Say what now?
Maybe we'll get a little in before at the actual festival before it starts. Look at those sombreros hats.
Little Mexico on a mule. How nice.
I like their dresses and their hats.
Yes, those are nice.
They're having to give some space.
Those are two good looking mules.
Yeah, they're getting too close to each other. So that's the reason why they're in spacing it out because they got to make that turn.
Oh yeah.
There. Look at him trotting. Hey, look at him trot. Look at him. Oh, that was cute. Look how big they're.
Wow. Yeah. He's an absolutely gorgeous horse.
Look, it's still way back there.
Oh yeah. Holly's walking
So did you know that some of these, where all these wagons, they don't load up on trailers. They literally walk here.
Really?
I've seen them coming from Lawrenceburg all the way to Murray County and only south of Lawrenceburg, where they're actually riding the mules down 43
Really?
to get here.
I wonder if they rest the horses before.
Yeah, there's places they got to be able to stop and rest them because there's no way that they can get from point A to point B that quick. I'm pretty sure because of the events, they've already have everything planned out where they can stay.
I don't know. Maybe they put up little troughs for the mules.
Well, they got places here that I know over there at the fairgrounds.
Along their
they're
20-mile trek.
No, this has always been something big. You think about it, how old I am?
85.
Yeah.
No, you're 110 now.
Yeah.
You had a birth. Oh, yeah.
So, I just remember this being so all the way back to when I was in kindergarten.
Oh, I think this is something I'll do every year now. This is wonderful. I haven't been to a parade this big ever. I went to a Mule Day in Franklin, Tennessee at one point, and my dad counted every mule. I don't know how many there were. I should have counted the mules today. I don't know.
Well, you'd have lost count now.
Yeah, I had a long ago lost count. Jazzercise. Looks like jazzercising, yeah. Yeah.
Your friendly local
Buckets catering crew.
I never even knew there was a Puckett catering.
Puckett's, isn't that barbecue or?
I don't know, but if it was, we would have done that.
So, those are mule ears, is that correct?
Yeah, what is that, rotor-rooter?
At first I thought those were speakers.
That's rotor-rooter.
No, that looks like something I'd come up with right there.
30 years. Celebrating 90 years of rotor-rooter. Look at the one in the club.
That was a trip. Okay, we got some Marsha Blackburn supporters.
Yeah,
That's nice.
there is.
She's Republican. I can surely.
Funeral home. Oh, that was what Robert was in.
buried him in that?
That is exactly what he was in. That's when they took him to his grave.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's Heritage Funeral Home. That's where we were at that day.
I've never considered something like that. Maybe that's what I
He's
need to do.
big, like, you know, he was the one that you was seeing him hitchhiking, growing back up to go back there.
I've got biker boots.
Yeah, but he was hitchhiking and all that stuff, and he was like the biker stuff, literally had the biker beard and all that stuff growing up.
That is so nice.
I just remember him and my Uncle Robert looked so much alike. Actually, that was Uncle Robert, but Lonzo was the other one.
Frontline ambulance. My dad was a medic.
Yeah, I remember that. Somebody saying that, him saying that.
I don't know if he ever saw the inside of a Jeep.
Ace
though.
Hardware, we were.
Fern frenzy. $10 gorgeous ferns, you know? That's not bad.
No, that's not bad for $13.
We see a lot of ferns out there in Natchez Trace Parkway.
Yeah, those are free.
Those are free. Yeah, you don't want to take those.
That one up there looks so sad. I don't like it.
Oh, I don't think they're that sad.
Look in their eyes. Look at what they're sad in their eyes.
I think they're really happy to be out here, actually. This is the one day of the year that we're watching it.
Yeah, but some of them, you just look in their eyes. You can tell them that it's okay.
They probably think it's a miracle that they made it another year and they're able to go. I made it.
Hooves are?
Oh, those are big hooves. Theirs are smaller. That's a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are horses. So you can tell.
That is a huge difference
But
in the
then you look
foot.
at their hooves. That's a
I'm going to show you all this. Horses' hooves and mules. Boy, they are a lot bigger.
They
Yeah.
have a little bit bigger hooves than us.
Yeah.
Well, maybe getting close to the end.
You think?
I think. I might be wrong.
I think you're wrong. I think you're...
See, look how big their hooves are. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a working horse. I mean, working mule right there. You know, do the Amish use mules? Or horses mainly? For their buggies?
They use horses mostly for their buggies.
Why would they use horses for their buggies and not mules? Because you know those Amish
Because
can
they
sometimes really...
use the mules to help kill their...
Oh, okay. Oh, no.
Whoop. Oh, he lost grip.
I think I might be a little tight on him.
Yeah, I know. I just hope they give him a little bit of rest.
Those poor horses aren't doing well on that incline. That's real right
I
there.
hope they give them a rest before they work them so hard over there and playing other things. You know, they have other events too. And that could be...
Oh, I don't think
may
they have other
some of
events
them-
today, do you?
Yes, they are. Maybe these are the ones that do it. I wouldn't have them all in that.
Well, I think it's nice you're thinking about worrying about them being overworked.
I wouldn't like to be overworked myself.
I know that's right.
Check out the hat.
Cats.
Yeah.
I don't see no cat. Where's the cat?
You don't see that on the hat? So that is
I don't. Technically, they would be. They look Amish.
They do, but I don't know if that's 100% because they don't. But those are kids. If it would be adults, not a teen.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
Okay, I was wrong. Yeah, the parade is still going. I don't believe it's going now for 25 minutes. Oh, on that side? Next Shriners.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Oh, they got y'all have a Merry Christmas. Oh, look at all the cars now. We're getting close. I say it's probably getting closer to you. See, now you're seeing the cars.
All the greeters of all men.
What do you think about that car? Look, it's a clown car. Oh, look at
Nothing like a nice clown. They got a little for two. That's what I wanted, darling.
bag.
Yeah.
I gotta zoom in so they can see this clown. Check them out. Look at all these clowns.
It's Ronald McDonald right there.
That ain't wrong.
Close enough.
He's dressing up like him, but he ain't right. He don't look
He
like
might be Ronald. Look, does he have any French fries? He could have.
beautiful cars.
Yes, they're all right.
Wow, it is not at the end, not unless that's just traffic coming down through here afterwards.
I'll be. That's a Pontiac. I didn't
So
even
they're
know
from
what.
Nashville, see?
Got some military there. Army National Guard. All right. All right. Very good.
Somebody tried to get me to join the National Guard. I just wouldn't do it.
Sure.
I'm not National Guard material. Sorry, everybody else that are. So, you know, I don't know anybody here, but I can tell you right now, I could possibly run into a cousin here.
Oh my word. I can see what you're saying though.
No, this is where my mom's side of the family is.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You don't know all your cousins?
No, I don't know all my cousins.
Well, that's kind of crazy question.
I know some of the closest cousins.
Right. Yeah.
I could probably pick out my first cousin and get my second son, but I know a few of them are very So the parade is not over. Look at that way down there.
I swear, I don't know what it is, but dogs. Well,
Tennessee Firearms Training. All you have to do is
Sure.
go to www.mid-firearmstraining.com. I did that.
all right. You know, there's that cop that owns that
I need to learn to shoot.
gun store not far up the road that has a
Please don't
range.
teach me how to shoot.
I don't know, he's got a range. He's a retired cop. He does all that.
Sure, I'll take one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here, show him what you got. He handed you one of those, didn't he?
Home too.
Smile. There you
I
go.
believe that's good. If that's the same one, they may have fit. Oh wait, I know where that's at. I have been there once.
Yeah.
Years ago. Yeah, that's over there going towards Mount Pleasant.
Oh.
Going towards like Mount Pleasant. It's still in Columbia. It's way
What
off the road.
Who are these people?
I don't know. I think they're just walking. And with it.
No, I think
There's
it's
something right there with that. It says,
Enough.
with every picture, there's a story.
enough something
These
purpose.
ended from an overdose.
Oh. with the drugs.
Enough and overdose. That's really good.
That's a really good message.
Look at the lollipop.
What are they gonna do now? I would vote this one the very best, actually, right here. That was awesome. That was awesome right there.
Realers.net.
Who are they?
Hollywood?
Really?
I bet that's a good one.
We might have to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Diamond detail.
That's why those wheels are nice.
They want you to know. They're
Yeah.
selling it.
That auto trim design with those wheels on that one.
You know, people pay $200-300
Colorado. Wow.
just to get their car clean.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook, they say.
You know, I was talking to a guy the other day. He likes to clean cars. He was telling me about all the money that can be made.
They got it all dressed up.
You know, there is a lot of merit to a Christian school.
It is. There's Easter something going on there.
In these day and times, I would definitely pay for that Christian school.
Easter, what is that? I can't see it. Some other Hills Church. Easter. Rolling Hills Church.
Ah, yes. They're letting you know
Still going.
when Easter Sunday is. There have been 2 services that day, actually 3.
So this parade has already lasted over 30 minutes.
It has. But it really doesn't seem like it.
Oh, look, she threw out something.
She threw over a Coke can.
Oh my goodness, I threw something, hit somebody in the head.
Yeah. Darlene, this is the first thing that they've thrown out. You're gonna.
Candy to the little one.
Well, you can act like you're a little one.
No, this one not bad. So cute.
Yeah. That is
You
cute.
know what I want for me?
Because I'll give it to Kaylin.
Look, they're just throwing out candy.
Aww. That's so nice.
Stop gun violence.
Huh?
I agree. In loving memory of something else.
Yeah, I told him I want to get pictures. So no one said I forgot to get pictures.
What is that? Toyota, cabling, auto video.
Coming to the office. Just the reimbursement.
You know, I think that's really cool how they came up with that idea. They could be selling coffee out of it. For real though.
Blonde and blonde. I think I need to hang out with her and see if they can make me back a blonde.
Maybe you should.
I don't know if I can handle being this forever. I'm trying. I really am trying.
What, to not want to be a blonde? You look so pretty not being blonde. Yeah, you look so pretty natural. I would definitely stick with your natural.
Because it's not you.
True. It's like,
Wondered my husband was blonde one time. I didn't like it.
well, was it blonde or red? I did both.
That
was insane.
A redhead than a blonde.
And you know, I've tried to grow it out again, but it just, for me, it's,
Blowing bubbles.
for me, it just seems like I do better with a shaved head. Where'd the bubbles come from?
Oh, the little one here.
Oh, okay. Somebody's getting free cotton candy. No? No, all of her cotton candy's rolling away.
That's not cotton candy, that's like toys.
Oh. My bad.
Yeah, that's the toys.
Because you know, kids will be like, I want one now. Those two little mules have a lot to pull there.
Yes, they do.
They're earning their buckwheat tonight or whatever they eat.
I like that too. It's just a little rough when it's a little bit uphill and you have to stop.
You know, we ought to try having Marley and Brownie pull the wagon.
Don't mess up stuff. Back to the back. Don't mess. Don't mess
He's videotaping and pictures, yeah.
He probably does something like newspaper or something for Murray County.
Or there's no way he can be live streaming.
No, I said he's taking videos and pictures. And he's just, look, if you see his pictures, he was talking. Oh no, he might be, and he might have something a little bit better than we got.
Yeah. So, I got a question. When those wagons are going downhill, how do those horses...
So you see that wood piece in the middle? That's to keep it from pushing the wagon into the horse. Well, it won't push it in there because that's why they got it long enough to they're actually attached to that wood piece in the center.
Oh.
Yeah, so that way the wagon can't push up and run over the horses or the whatever.
So the chains kind of push the donkey. So there you go. I bet he's giving away little tracks here, religious tracks. That's nice.
You see it's still going. Look way back there.
Look, Chick-fil-A with their 18 deadly ingredients in every piece of chicken. I think that's lovely.
Well, there is one here, so.
What does Chick-fil-A say when you go through? They call you a sir, or they call you ma'am, or they say my pleasure. That's I think what it is, my pleasure. I don't know.
Well, when's the last time you ate Chick-fil-A? Because I haven't.
Like 8 decades ago. No, I will say that is a really neat looking. That's a Hummer, isn't it? Yeah. Look at that Hummer. Is it worth the price? No. That'd be silly.
We've already got 41 minutes in. And we still got mules.
Still got mules left on. pretty cool. So here's a car dealership. Hyundai of Columbia.
Monday of Columbia.
They had their car salesman volunteer to come in and drive their cars.
Well, I guess I would too.
Yeah,
Gets me out how to be there.
I remember when I was actually selling Hyundais back in the day. Well, there's Ford of Columbia. That's pretty cool. Are you sure my phone's not in your way? Because you got your phone way out there. Okay. Okay. I would say that it has to be, but. Can you see? Okay.
Clayton Homes on your stage, solid, short, like Fisher's carpet. Just great, like carpet.
You would do it. Oh, there's a nice little horsey. Those are cute little outfits.
We need to go check out and just walk around and look at Clayton Homes one day.
Yes. Oh yeah.
That's the engine system technology. Real Billy Wrangler. Oh, I like that. They came all
Yeah, they got some big old farms out there. I've been to some of those horse farms. Mainly in Kentucky, where I was at, over in Lexington. There could be lots of money in it. And then, you know, a lot of times what happens is you have, like, very, very, very wealthy people move to show up. They might have hundreds of millions of dollars, but they're not really, well, they're kind of there to make money, but not really. It's kind of like a hobby. It seems like that's all the new ones. Or they just love horses.
Hey, our cotton candy sold out.
Is it? No
Sold
way.
out of cotton candy.
Look at that, that's success. She sold that at cotton candy.
Yeah, she sold out of
Wonder how much she was charging for it.
I don't know. I bet she'll go back and get some more though.
I bet she better. I think I'll be cutting mine short and then starting it back up so I don't lose the video I've got so far. Yeah, it's so sad we weren't able to go live. Yeah, I was really hoping for that. Maybe I'll try to go live again. Alright, I am going to now. As you can. So we're 45 minutes in. This is a wonderful parade. I think this is going to be another 2 hours long.
What was that again?
I think it's going to be another 2 hours long, maybe. I hope y'all have enjoyed. Mule Day Parade in Columbia, Tennessee. I'm gonna check out. Gonna try recording more here.
Yeah.